Hello guys and welcome back to our channel. In today's video we're going to be going through 5 things that they won't tell you or you may not have known about Steph Curry. But obviously guys, before we jump into that video, I want everyone to go down there and drop a big like on today's video. Also, whilst you're down there, make sure to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any NBA content like this in the future. Also, make sure to turn on post notifications so you guys are notified every time we upload a video onto this channel. But without further ado guys, let's jump into this video. So the Golden State Warriors superstar Stephen Curry has been one of the biggest names, not only in the NBA, but in the entire sphere of the competitive sports as well. Even the most casual of basketball fans is aware of how Curry pretty much revolutionized the sport through his unmatched shooting prowess. But then again, we're willing to bet that there are more than a few things most folks don't know about Curry. So in today's video, we're going to be going through the most interesting and probably unknown things about the former back-to-back MVP winner. So number 1, he met AYESHA in a church group. So Steph and AYESHA Curry are easily one of the most popular NBA couples ever to exist. And you've probably already read somewhere that these two met while still being in high school. They met when Steph was only 15. But as it turns out, this future power couple met in a church group as kids. And this was probably some sort of love at first sight story, but we couldn't find any proof of that. Both Steph and AYESHA are known to be devout Christians, and it is only fitting that their union all started in a church. And we are sure a lot of you guys probably didn't know that about Steph Curry. Make sure to let us know down in the comment section if you did. Number 2, Nike passed on Steph Curry. So during Steph Curry's rise in the 2010s, he single-handedly took the little-known sports apparel brand Under Armour with him to the top. But amazingly, Nike also had a chance of signing Curry early in his career, but that just did not work out. Rumour has it that the Nike executives who pitched Steph even got his name wrong. But to be fair to Nike, Curry was not exactly a superstar material when he entered the league. But despite losing out on a potential cash cow in Curry and his global brand, Nike is obviously still doing more than alright. So it's not as if they are crying over spilled milk here, because Nike is obviously still doing very well for themselves. But that is probably another fact that you didn't know. Nike passed on Curry in 2010. And as we already mentioned, Steph Curry took Under Armour to the top, so that is something that Nike has missed out on. Okay, so at number 3, he was on his way to a Hollywood career as a kid. Okay, so that's a bit of an exaggeration, but a young Steph Curry wasn't exactly Hollywood bound, though he may have actually had a shot if he really put some effort into it. Steph did star in a Burger King commercial with his father, Del Curry, and he starred in this commercial during the 1990s. But let's just still say we're sure glad Steph chose to take up a career in basketball instead. But guys, if you don't believe us, here is the ad now.
Steph, what you gonna be when you grow up?
A basketball player.
Boy, that's gonna take a lot of hard work and practice. You gotta study hard too.
I know.
You gotta, right?
I know.
We gotta get you the right kind of ball.
All right. Hey, Dad.
Yeah,
How'd you get to be so big?
I guess I just grew that way.
What's it take to be a great basketball player like you?
Well, you really gotta want it. You gotta taste it. You gotta be able to smell it. I mean, you really gotta be hungry for it.
Dad, can we go to Burger King? I am really hungry.
Okay, so at number 5, he was born in the same hospital as LeBron James. The career paths of Curry and LeBron James collided during the Warriors dynasty run in the late 2010s, meeting on no less than 3 consecutive times in the finals. However, the history between these two superstars go way back. So you may already know that both players were born in Akron, Ohio, but you probably did not know that they were actually born in the exact same hospital. And this hospital was the Akron General Medical Center. LeBron was born in 1984, while Curry entered the world 4 years later in 1988. Like, talk about destiny. Born in the same hospital, and they both ended up being NBA superstars, and very good ones to say the least. He was the 7th pick in the 2009 draft. So, as one of the best players to ever play in the NBA, and perhaps the greatest shooter of all time, you would think he would have been one of the top picks in the draft, although hardly a low pick. Curry was passed over 6 times and selected with the 7th pick in the 2009 NBA draft. Elite players Blake Griffin and James Harden went ahead of him, as well as Hasheem Thabeet, Tyreke Evans, Ricky Rubio, and Johnny Flynn. But Curry did not waste time proving these other teams wrong, and he finished second behind Tyreke Evans for Rookie of the Year with averages of 17.5 PPG, 4.5 RPG, 5.9 APG, and 1.9 SPG. He also notched an impressive triple-double that year, which included pouring in 36 points. And it is pretty interesting to think how the league and his career would be different if he was drafted higher. Okay, so coming up next, Steph Curry is an excellent golfer. So it's not just on the hardwood where Curry excels, as Steph Curry is also a talented golfer. So accuracy is clearly not an issue regardless of the sport, as he regularly impresses at celebrity golf tournaments, and even shot a 76 whilst golfing with President Obama. He played 3 years at high school, and his father even thinks that he would have been able to go pro if his basketball career never taken off. Del Curry stated that if Steph got a golf coach and practiced and put in time like he does in his basketball, he could play. He's really good. He's that good, he doesn't miss a lot of his shots. And when he does, he can recover. He thinks he can make any putt he stands over. And apparently he's also an excellent bowler too. Some people have to have it all. Okay, so number 7. He's set all kinds of 3-point records already. So, although his incredible 3-point shooting has already been discussed, it has to be brought up again since it is so staggering. In his MVP campaign in 2014 to 15, Steph eclipsed his own record of 272 makes in the season, and he would finish the campaign with a whopping 286. He then went on to carry this astonishing form into the playoffs, where he went on to break Reggie Miller's record of 58 threes in 22 games, whereas Steph did it in only 13. He obliterated the record on the way to the NBA title, finishing with a breathtaking 98 makes in only 21 games, single-handedly rewriting the record books. The following season he drained a ridiculous 402, smashing his own record to bits. Surely he's one of the greatest 3-point shooters of all time. But let us know what you think about that in the comment section down below. Okay, so coming up next, his mother finds him each time he commits a certain amount of turnovers. Yes, he's 28 years old and the reigning NBA MVP, but Stephen Curry still has a verbal contract with his mum. She fines him $100 for each turnover he commits after his third each game, meaning if he commits 4 turnovers, he owes her $100. 5 turnovers equal $200, and 6 turnovers equals $300, etc. And I just think this is pretty funny, to be honest, that he actually has to pay his mum every time he gets a turnover. His name isn't actually Stephen, so known mostly by his nickname Steph, most people just assume that his first name is Stephen. However, like his father, Steph Curry's actual first name is Wardle. Curry says that because he and his father share the same name, people have just always called him Steph, and the name stuck. During an interview in college, Curry stated, "Everyone just calls me Steph. They just shortened my name. I'm a pretty humble, quiet guy, so I'm cool with that." But anyway guys, that is going to bring us to the end of the video. If you have enjoyed today's video, then make sure you go down and drop a like. Also, whilst you're down there, make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications. Also, let us know down below which things you knew about Steph Curry and which things you didn't know about Steph Curry that have been mentioned in today's video. Also, make sure to let us know down below if you have any video ideas that you want us to do. Tell us in the comment section, because we would love to do any videos that you guys want to see. But as I said, we're going to be posting loads of NBA content like this on this channel, which you guys are not going to want to miss. We also do want to say we do know that the title of this video is 5 things they won't tell you about Steph Curry, but we thought why not add a few bonus points as well, so you guys have actually ended up with around 10 things. But make sure to let us know down below if you knew about any of these things, and if you think we've missed anything in today's video, then make sure to tell us down below. Also, we're going to do a question of the day. If you've made it this far into the video, who is your favourite NBA superstar of all time? Let us know that down below in the comments. But nevertheless guys, that is going to be the end of the video, and we will see you next time. Goodbye guys.